Hey kids, it's Robin here. Got a little midweek motivation for you, I guess, or a little tidbit, if you will. Hope you forgive me. I'm actually getting ready to do the Producers Club meeting this week, so running hot. No time to do the hair, just kind of throw it up in a bun or whatever. But anyway, I was working on something for myself, and it kind of spurred me to share it with all of you, and that is an update to our Shock and All box, which is called a frequently asked questions document. I've got it right here. You can't see it. There it is. I'm going to post it below the video here so you can take a look at it. And, I'll put it in a Word document. I don't know if that helps any of you. You can put it in as PDF. I don't know that you'll cut and paste any of this because this is really for us. But what a frequently asked questions document is a marketing piece that you put together, and it details all of the questions that you frequently get from new prospects, and it answers them. Now, the reason you want to do this is for a couple of reasons. One is that it allows you to really think through every question and then type up a really good answer, because if you get asked just randomly, someone comes up to you and asks you a question, you probably answer it different every time. And if you're a little tired or you're distracted or something's going on, you might not answer it as well at some points as you will in maybe another scenario, another situation. So by sitting down and thinking it through and writing it out, it allows you to come up with a very good answer, because you can think it through on paper and you can revise it and you can hone it and you can set it aside for a day or two and think about it and come back to it. And so that's one of the reasons I really recommend that you type out your sales letters and your scripts, because in doing so, it forces you to think through the communication. So by detailing out every single question you get, you can actually come up with a really good answer to it. The other thing is that you want to be able to put together objections that you might get and turn them around. So when you read this document, you're going to see, I recommend you just read through it. Some of the frequently asked questions we get is, what type of business is the toolkit specifically designed for? Now, you would think it's obvious, but we get that question a lot, and it's a good question. It might be one that you would even include in your frequently asked questions document, which is, what type of company do you typically work best with, or something like that. It's actually a really important question to answer, and if you nail it, you don't want to be over broad. You want to be very descriptive of who your best customer is and why. For us, we just wanted to, you can read through it and you'll see how I answered it. But things like, what exactly is the toolkit program? What makes Robin's marketing unique from other programs? That's a way of letting people know about our unique selling proposition. So you'll see that in there. Question number 4, how much is it going to cost to get the strategies in the toolkit implemented? That's a question we get a lot. What if I don't have a marketing manager or someone to implement? That's actually an objection. So some people get on a consult, they think about buying the program, and then they go, well, I'm really lazy and flawed and inept, and I procrastinate, and I suck at marketing, and I know I won't do anything. So if I don't have anybody to do it, I'm just not going to buy it. So we actually have to overcome that as an objection. How much time will it take the program to implement? How long will it take to get results? Question number 8 is, again, an objection. What if I'm dead broke and I can't afford the program? Okay, so you want to, that's a price objection, and that's something you want to build into your frequently asked questions document as well. Is, perhaps it's something like, I see that there are other MSPs or other IT firms in my area that charge less than what you charge. Why do you charge more than other companies? Or phrase it in some way like that. And it's a way for you to answer the question and take an objection and turn it into a good answer. And again, this goes out in advance of a consult. So a lot of these objections are already answered if they read through it, obviously, and you want to encourage people to read through it. And most people do. And the other power of a frequently asked questions document is that, when somebody reads this, they're not reading it as a marketing piece. They read it as sort of an informational piece. So there's a different energy. There's a different perception around it. Like, they're not looking at these and thinking that this is a marketing piece. They're actually thinking we're answering common questions. So That's really important to know. So you do take your objections and you put them in here. You also take frequently asked questions, of course, because that's what it is frequently asked questions, and answer it. Like question 9, do you really guarantee this will work? Or what if I'm too busy right now to implement the strategies in the toolkit? Should I wait to place my order? That's an objection. That's well, now's not the right time. It's just phrased differently. Does this work for startups? Can I talk to a few references before buying? That's another one that we get asked, and it's a little bit of a stumble because it's our policy that we do not give out our clients' phone numbers. And what you'll notice that I put in that area on question 12, which is worth noting, is that it's our strict policy to not give out our clients' phone numbers. And then this is the key sentence. I realize this seems completely unreasonable, so let me explain why this is. So I'm actually explaining, hey, I understand that this seems unreasonable, but there is a legitimate reason for it, and this is 100% true, because every day we do generate 40 to 50 new leads, which is 280, 350 leads a week, and we got a lot of people requesting to talk to our clients. I mean, all this is absolutely true, and anyway, so that's another one that we get asked. What if my competition has your program? That's been one that we've gotten more of later years in business. And even as an IT company, you might get this objection where, what if you're doing IT work for our competitors? I know some of you actually do get that objection. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you as just kind of something that you might want to think about, because the value of this obviously would go in your shock and awe. It could go on your website. So there's utility in it, in that it answers a lot of questions and pre-sells those prospects and overcomes those objections as best you can in advance of you actually meeting with them. But the other value is if you hire salespeople and they're going to be on the phone and talking to prospects, providing this for them as a training piece is extremely valuable, because now they know how these questions should be asked. And again, you want to think through every potential question that you get. Not every question, because people can get really weird with some of their questions, but take the ones that you hear most commonly asked, and then take the objections you get most commonly. Again, there's probably only 3 or 5, and put them in a frequently asked questions document, work it out, and again, put it in your shock and awe, put it on your website, and use it to train your employees. So that's it, guys. I mean, sharing this with you, I hope it was useful. Just another little, 1% better increase in your marketing, in your strategy, in your thinking. You do enough of this every day, every week, every month, and you can get pretty far. So hope it was useful. I'll put the document right below this video so you can take a look at it and let me know what you think. Okay, thanks, guys.